Hey everyone, welcome to another podcast episode. My name is the Millionaire Hippie Boom Shikha, and I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. I wanted to, in this episode, share something that's been coming up in my mastermind group that I've been finding really interesting. And you know how I always share stuff that's going on with me. So let me tell you the background story. So I started a mastermind. I joined a mastermind group about a month and a half ago. So I think August. August was our first month. And so it's been a month and a half, and we've been discussing things. We've been helping each other reach our goals and pushing each other to do more and more and more, which is what a mastermind group does, right? But it's been really interesting because I've noticed that when it comes down to speaking about our own businesses in this mastermind group, so we're put in the hot seat, and the hot seat is really hot because most of the people who are in the hot seat, all of a sudden I see them and myself getting defensive. It's as if everyone else is attacking us, and all of a sudden we feel like we're alone on this planet, and everyone hates us, and everyone wants to prod at us, and everyone wants to bring us down, and no one likes us, and no one cares about our business as much as we do, and no one understands us. We're doing something special, and no one gets it, right? I totally know where everyone's coming from because I feel exactly the same way. But I've noticed that because I'm noticing that in other people, I've been able to kind of switch that off in myself as much as possible. I still feel it because it is our business. And I wonder to myself, why? Why are we feeling so defensive about something that's so inanimate? But the reality of it is obviously that, it's not inanimate. It is a living thing. It's a living being of its own. And it's what is part of us, right? We are actually, it's our baby, it's our child, it's our pet, it's our stuff, it's our heart. Basically, it's our heart that we've kind of taken out of us and just put it on the website or wherever it might be, and that's our business, but that's us in our essence. It's us without any boundaries. It's us in all of our glory or all of our shit. And so all of us is in our business. And so when someone says something about our business, all of a sudden we perk up and we think to ourselves, they're being rude, how dare they say anything about my business? And we take it as a personal insult. We think to ourselves, they are being personally insulting to us. And we wonder why. Why are they doing that? Don't they understand how hard I work on this business every single day? Don't they understand how much this business means to me? Don't they understand how much of my heart, soul, blood, sweat, tears, all of that I've put into this business? How can they even say something like that? Don't they even know anything at all? Are they stupid? And then we backlash. We have humongous backlash, and we kind of prod them back, and we're defending ourselves, and we're fighting and fighting and fighting, and we feel like we're in this battlefield where everyone is against us, and we feel all alone. And that's what business is all about, I guess, right? Being an entrepreneur is about being in the battlefield. But that's the reason we're here, right? I spent so many years outside of the battlefield, watching everyone who's on the battlefield, fighting it out, getting scars, and loving it, but still hating it, right? And I was on the outside all the time. I was an observer, I was watching, I was making sure that I was learning so I could get better at what I wanted to do. So when I started a business, I'd be amazing at it. The reality is you never actually learn anything by watching or reading. You actually have to do it. You have to put yourself into it. You have to kind of go right into it and work as hard as possible, and then you learn lessons and you realize, I don't know shit, and you learn a few more lessons and you realize, I don't even know more stuff, and so more and more and more you realize, I don't know anything, I'm just going to do the best I can, and that's all I can really do, right? So for the longest time, I was on the outside. I was watching all of this stuff happening on the battlefield, and I was so jealous. I wanted to be one of those people. I wanted to be on the battlefield. I wanted to do that stuff. But I was just standing outside and watching because I was learning or pretending or procrastinating or whatever it might be. It was crap, all bullshit excuses that I made up for myself because I thought that I'm so cool, I'm learning on the outside, and when I actually get into the field, I'm going to be so great at it. I got on the battlefield and I realized I'm still crap at it because I have to learn as well by doing. Practical experience cannot beat any other kind of experience. It doesn't matter how much you've read. Same thing with meditation. I see so many people reading thousands of books on meditation. And I ask them, did you actually sit down and do a meditation today? and they say no, then I'm like, there's no point. You could read 1,000 books on it. The same thing with entrepreneurship. You can read 100,000 books on it. There's so many books out there. But unless you actually do it, unless you actually put your name to it, you put something down on a website, say, this is my business, you start talking about it to people, actually owning it, nothing is going to change. You're going to be exactly the same person. Same thing with the stock market. That's why a lot of stock market teachers will tell you to put a little bit of money into something, because then you're in the game. You're in the game and you're watching it. Until you have a little bit of money there, you have a little bit of investment, it doesn't matter. I always tell people, if you really care about a stock, put a little bit of money into it, right? And watch how much your interest grows. I'll put a little bit of money into Apple, and all of a sudden I'm always watching Apple, seeing where the stock price goes. Does it go up? Does it go down? Is it here? Is it there? Where is it, right? Same thing with entrepreneurship. You have to actually put in we can't just dip our toes and be like, okay, I'm just going to see if this is good. I'm going to try it out. Let's see. Well, no. You actually have to go right into it. You have to dip yourself head first, all the way in, and do it all. You have to take it all on. You can't just dip your toes in. And if you're going to do that, you're going to hate yourself, because you know that you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. If you're getting defensive about your business, it means you're doing something right. I really think that's the way it is, because until I actually did something about business, I didn't actually care. I didn't care. If someone said something about business, I would be like, yeah, sure, that's fine. I didn't care. But because now I really, really care. I'm really into it. I'm really deep within it. I'm actually working my business every single day. I've a lot invested into it: time, money, energy, effort, self-esteem. And a lot of stuff is invested into it. So I really care. I really, really, really care. I really want this to succeed, because all of this is in my business. All of me, all my spirit, soul, whatever you want to call it, is in there. And so I'm defensive for a reason, because it's me that you're attacking, not my business. Whenever you say something about my business, you're attacking me. Unfortunately, or fortunately, in the mastermind, we have to constantly be pushing each other, right? I think that's the reason we joined the mastermind, all of us, I believe. I did, at least, because I wanted someone to push me. It's really easy, because I'm living in Chiang Mai right now, that my expenses are very low. So it's very easy, it could be very easy for me to coast. I could just relax and do everything slowly, go out and have long luncheons, go out at night with friends, go out drinking or partying, smoke weed all the time, or do drugs, whatever it might be. I don't, but I could. I could spend an hour or two on my business, and the rest of my time I could just chill, because there's a lot to do in Chiang Mai, and I could find potentially a billion things to distract myself with, right? But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I came here for a reason. I came here to work. I came here to work on my business. I came here to work on myself as well, right? Same thing. If you're working on your business, you're working on yourself. If you're working on yourself, you're working on your business. So you need to do both. But I came here to do the work. And that's the reason I joined the mastermind as well, because if I'm not going to push myself, and I do push myself, but not enough, I don't think. I'm not at that level yet. I'm here. I'm close. I think I'm close-ish. But this mastermind group has really pushed me over the edge and really, really prodded me to doing more. They always look at things in a completely different way, and I think to myself, yeah, you know what, I could do that, or I should do that, or why didn't I think of that? This podcast right now, I'm actually recording a video as well, because one of my mastermind colleagues, or members, friends, he recommended it. He's like, why don't you actually do a video at the same time as recording a podcast? Because your energy is palpable, and people want to look at your face when they're watching you. So they're recording it anyways. Why don't you record a video as well? And I was like, brilliant. I would have never thought about that. Thank you, Elises. But that's the way the mastermind kind of pushes you. But as I said, fortunately or unfortunately, they also have to poke and prod at you. They have to constantly be poking at all those holes that we have in our business. We are not perfect, and therefore our businesses are not perfect, because they are us and we are them. And so our businesses are gonna have flaws in them, just like we have flaws in us, right? And so they're going to find those flaws. And if they're a good mastermind group, if they truly care about you, and if they truly care about your success, they're going to poke and prod at you, and they're going to point out those holes and say, what is that? What the hell are you guys doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're better than this. Come on, stop that now. And so they're always constantly doing that for me, and I appreciate it to the heavens. I'm so grateful for that, because I need it. Because I always constantly want to be pushed in that direction. I want to be the best version of myself every single day. I'm constantly moving towards that best version, right? But when someone on the outside pushes you, the amount of momentum that you're able to build is so much higher than what you could build on your own. So 2 lessons out of this is that, first of all, you're going to be defensive about your business. And actually, it's a good thing. Be defensive about it. That means you care about it. It's like being in a relationship and not caring about each other. You're not going to fight. You're not going to care. You're going to be distant from each other. It's indifference. And indifference is worse than hate, because indifference means you don't care. Love and hate, I think there's a very thin line between them. But also because we love our businesses so much, we're so defensive about it. It's like a little child. If we had a baby, it would be the same thing. If someone said anything about our baby, saying, your baby's ugly, we would freak out. We would kill that person, wouldn't you? I would. I don't have a baby, but I imagine I would. I'm so protective of my siblings. If anyone says anything about my brother or sister, I kill them, even if it's my parents. I always fight with them. How dare you say something about them? They're like my babies. They're like my brother and sister. How could you? Same thing with my business. And so I really do care about it, and you guys care about it as well. So if you're becoming defensive about your business, it's a good sign. But also, take care, because if you become too defensive, you're never going to let your baby grow. And that's one other thing that we do, is we become overprotective, and we're always kind of crowding in. We're like, no, don't look at my baby, don't look at my business. It's just still an infant. Of course it's an infant, but it still needs, if it needs to grow, then you need all of these different eyes upon it, so you can help it grow, because you can see where you're missing out. We can't see our businesses as clearly as someone else from the outside can. It's the truth of it. We cannot see it as clearly as outsiders can. That's the reason a lot of people get business coaches, because that business coach is going to come in, have an objective opinion about your business. He's going to look at it, or she's going to look at it and say, wow, but what did you not think about this big hole that you have right here? And you're going to think, shoot, I didn't even notice that. Whoa. Because we're so deep into it, right? And so again, join a mastermind group if you're not already a part of it. For anything, it doesn't really have to be for business. It could be for your health reasons, if you're trying to become fitter. It could be because you want to learn more. You could join a book club, whatever it might be. Join a group of like-minded people who are going to push you to be better. And also, let your baby grow. Let your business grow. Whatever you're growing, let it grow by prodding and poking at it. Letting people come into it and looking at it and giving you advice. Of course, not every advice is going to be absolutely perfect, but let it come in, and try not to get defensive about it, because they're not attacking you. They're trying to help you. Hope this makes sense to you guys. I hope that you guys have an amazing day wherever you are. If you guys are interested, you can join my team at patreon.com/boomshikha. And I'll talk to you guys the next time around. Bye for now.